Even if you fail to intimidate your enemy, even if your victim sends in counter notices, whether she signs her real name or not, you can still get your opponent suspended. You see, the way the DMCA is written and the way YouTube enforces their policy makes the death threat optional. Here's how you do it. Use a fake name and email account to send in a DMCA complaint about your enemy's video. YouTube will delete the video. Then if your enemy sends in a counter notice, YouTube will forward the counter notice to you along with a note saying that they will restore the video in 10 days unless you file a copyright lawsuit against your target. Write back to YouTube and tell them that you have indeed filed a lawsuit against the person who posted your video, and it may not have been your video in the first place. Probably wasn't if you're that sort of a creep, but tell them that you're filing a lawsuit anyway. You don't actually have to prove to YouTube that you really did file a lawsuit. They aren't going to take the time to verify that you are telling the truth. They will just refrain from reposting the video, and your opponent will have one strike against her. Now repeat this process 2 more times. It would be a good idea to switch aliases each time. If you use the same alias to tell them 3 different times that you are suing the same person, maybe even the dim bulbs in YouTube's copyright department would catch on that something isn't right. But even if they caught on, I imagine they would suspend your enemy's account anyway, because I doubt they really care. After all, I provided them ample evidence that my account was improperly suspended. I told them to watch the video that got my account suspended, that was allegedly infringing, and that they would know within minutes that the DMCA complaint against me was bogus. If YouTube's copyright department had the least bit of interest in doing the right thing, then they would have restored my account within days. They did not, so I can only conclude that they don't care if their content providers get screwed. Of course, there's a risk in doing all this. Should your victim decide to sue you, then you will be providing her with lots of ammo. But if you're careful to hide your tracks, then you might, and I stress might, you might get away with it. In my next video, I will ask some questions that I don't think that the folks at YouTube will want to answer. This has been the Masked Analyst, under and in.